So a 5-year-old that has cancer, they attracted that and they get really hurt by that. So let me ask you, as someone that teaches this sort of thing, did they attract that? Because that's a tough one for me to answer. Like, how do you answer something like that?
So I want to give a really measured answer here, because it's very easy for any sentence like you said, I mean, we understand human nature. It's very easy to say one thing and people, they'll turn off. They won't even listen to the rest of my answer. Mm-hmm. So let me throw out a few possibilities first. And I'm not saying that I believe any or all of these, but a couple possibilities. Is it possible that we're on a soul journey here, and this body is a vehicle for whatever experience that we need to have, positive or negative, in order for the progression of our soul? Is it possible that, you had the bad luck of having parents who had tough lives and had negative vibration, negative energy, so the kid grew up surrounded by that thick stew of negative energy? Is it possible that, there's a reincarnation and you're carrying over old karma from your old life into the new one that still has to be cleared? I'm presenting all these different possibilities because, to be honest, I don't know the absolute answer. But see, here's the thing. This is what I want to say, whether you're a kid or anybody else. What's going on might not be your fault, but it is your responsibility. And what I mean by that is, whether or not you brought it upon yourself, and maybe you did, maybe you didn't, it's only within you that you can actually do something about it. So the perspective that I take with the law of attraction is, I don't know the 100% definitive answer to that. I can give you my thoughts and theories and maybes on it. But what I say is, in lieu of that, why don't we say, how can I take my knowledge of the law of attraction and leverage a better result in the face of whatever's going on? Whether it's a disease, whether it's an injury, whether it's a breakup, whether you're a kid, whether you're old, whether you're a senior citizen, whatever it might be. So that's my long-winded way of saying I don't know, but I wanted to sneak in, even though I don't know 100% sure, I do know that we're still responsible for doing something to whatever measure we can. And more importantly, we can. It's really important that we take agency within ourselves to try to do something about that, no matter what's going on. And apologies, it's almost like a cop-out answer, but I'm also hoping it's a useful one.
Actually, I think that's really well said. I saw, I'm not really a big fan of them, Abraham Hicks, but I found a video where they offered a very similar explanation. They said that, like, look, when you're a little kid, like up to a certain age, you're almost completely operating on your subconscious, so you're like a sponge to anything that's coming into your life. And, so a lot of times kids are very innocent, but all the vibrations around them, they're very receptive to that. So they will, sort of attract stuff that they don't intend to. So, I mean, there's that sort of explanation too, but really, I think, like you said, is it this possibility? Is it this possibility? I guess it comes down to what do you believe,
Yeah. And more importantly, what can you do about it?
Sure.
What can you do about it right now?
Yeah. It's happened. What can you do moving forward is really what it comes down to, right? What's up, brother? If you like this clip, go back and listen to the full episode. I guarantee you'll love it. Visit my channel. If you haven't done so already, subscribe now. If you prefer to listen to longer episodes in audio format, the podcast is available on all major podcast platforms.